America, we got to get back to doing what's expected of us as free citizens in this democracy. That means being tolerant, being respectful, staying informed, and being engaged. I'm former Congressman Joe Walsh. Follow me here and join the millions of Americans who are renewing their social contract with each other. The social contract, it's on us. Hey, welcome Thursday morning. It's on us. Man, I love those words. It's on us. You want to save this democracy? It's on us. Do you want to abide by the rule of law? It's on us. Do you want to preserve basic human freedoms? It's on us. This thing, America, this 249-year-old glorious experiment in human freedom, do you want to keep it? You want to preserve it? You want America to continue? It's on us. It's on us to make sure that happens. No politician's going to do it. No politician's going to save this country. The American people are. And when you think about it, that makes perfect sense. We, right? When you think about it, it makes perfect sense that the only people who can preserve this 249-year-old experiment in freedom and democracy is us, we the people. It was a government set up by and for we the people. So we the people got to do it. It's on us. Couple things I want to get to this Thursday. And I love the comments right out of the gate before I've even started talking about something. Joe, you're all about the grift. It's the grift. It's the grift. You're a grifter, Joe. Why does anybody listen to him? He's a grifter. Man, if I'm a grifter, I'm an awful shitty grifter. Aren't grifters supposed to like make money? Like you do what you do to make money? You follow the money? It's all about doing something that'll make you some money. It's all a grift. It's all an act. You're just trying to enrich yourself. Man, if that's what I've been doing these past 7 or 8 years, I'm a shitty grifter. Because I ran away from the money. I turned away from the money. I walked away from the money. I blew it all up. You can call me stupid. You can call me wrong. But man, don't ever say I've done anything I've done for the money, because everything I've done and decided to do politically the last 7 or 8 years has been walking away from money. That's some weird ass grift. Wow. Start here. Basic economic reality. Just like gravity, there is some basic economic reality, some basic economic gravity that always holds. And I know Trump doesn't understand this because he's an idiot. Donald Trump is an idiot. And I know he's got idiots working for him. He's also got smart people working for him who understand this. I know a lot of Trump supporters understand this. If you make things more expensive, follow me, basic economic gravity. If the government, through government policies, makes doing business more expensive for American companies, follow me, are going to raise their prices and make it more expensive for you. So like if Trump makes it, because of his stupid ass tariffs, more expensive for some for some shoe company here, some company here to import shoes from around the world, and Trump's stupid tariffs are making that more expensive for that company to sell those shoes. You know what? Basic economic gravity. That company's going to charge more for that pair of shoes. You're going to pay it. You're going to pay it. And we're seeing that happen now. Keith, that headline on U.S. companies, there it is. Thank you, brother. Look at this, TikTok. I'll read it to you, TikTok. 75% of companies in America, follow me, have already raised prices in response to Trump's stupid tariffs. I added stupid tariffs in there. I added stupid in there. In response to Trump's tariffs, listen to me, 75% of American companies have already raised prices. It's already happening. It's already happening. You're paying for it. You're paying for it now. You, me, the man behind the tree, every American consumer right now is paying more for stuff because of Trump's stupid tariffs. And MAGA, love you, my MAGA brothers and sisters. And if you're fine with this, thump your chest and say, I'm fine with it. If you're fine with it because you want to bring the rest of the world to its knees and you want everything that's ever been made by anybody to be made right here in America, and you want Americans only to be able to buy stuff right here in America, if that's what you want, then baby, say you're fine with all of us paying a crap load more for stuff. Because it's happening right now. And you can't change that. We start this morning with basic economic gravity. Trump's idiotic, chaotic, stupid tariffs are making things way more expensive for American companies. So ding, 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 ding. It's not surprising that American companies right now are making things more expensive for you. That's how it works, right? Trump, again, I gotta condition everything I say about Trump with this. Trump's an idiot and he lies about everything. So when Trump told you, MAGA, he told you, American voter, that China was paying for these things and all these other countries are paying for his stupid tariffs. He was lying to you. We're paying for them. American companies are paying for them. And then that means you are paying for them. This is basic economic gravity. You can't escape it. I can't escape it. You make things more expensive, they're more expensive. You raise my taxes, right? Stuff happens. You raise taxes, you cut taxes, stuff happens. It's just basic economic gravity. I'm a small business out there and I'm making stuff and I'm selling stuff. And Trump imposes all these crazy ass tariffs. And so it makes everything I buy, everything I purchase, everything I get from overseas way more expensive. I'm going to pass that cost on to you. And it's happening. And MAGA, love you, my MAGA brothers and sisters. I ain't going to let you get away from the truth. The truth is, this was always the truth. The truth was, tariffs are taxes. Repeat after me, MAGA. Tariffs are taxes. Tariffs are taxes on us. Or how about this one, MAGA? We pay for the tariffs. That's 5 words. We pay for tariffs. That's 4 words. We pay for tariffs. You can't escape that basic truth. Trump was lying. It's always hard to tell. He's an idiot and he lies all the time. Trump was lying because he's been told. He's been told. He's been told about this basic economic gravity. But MAGA and Trump voters, you can say, perfectly fine to say, you're fine with it. And I'm seeing some of Trump supporters right now tell me, Joe, I'm fine with it. I'm fine paying more for stuff. Like, I want all of our iPhones made here in America, so I'm fine paying $10,000 for some smartphone. I'm fine with that. That $100 pair of shoes, I want those shoes made here in America. I'm fine paying $1,000 for that pair of shoes. I actually respect my MAGA brothers and sisters who say that, because they want this world where we build a wall around America and everybody in America makes stuff, and the American people can only buy things from people here in America. If that's what you believe, I disagree vehemently with that, but I respect you for holding on to that belief. So I get when you say you're fine with it. But Trump voters, you can't deny the truth. I won't let you deny the truth. Trump's tariffs are going to cost you a lot more. That's not all it's going to cost, but it's going to cost you a lot more for everything you buy. That is a basic truth. Acknowledge that truth and say you're fine with it, but don't deny the truth. I'm not going to let you deny the truth. You're going to feel the pain. I'm asked all the time, right? Because I was a Trump supporter. I was a conservative Republican. Now I'm a proud conservative Democrat who, by the way, I'm a proud free trade Democrat. I'm a Democrat who believes in free trade. Isn't that something? My former political party no longer believes in free trade. I believe in free trade. I'm asked all the time, when will Trump voters turn on him? I think when they begin to feel the economic pain, and that's beginning. 75% of American companies are already increasing prices for stuff. MAGA, MAGA. Hey, issue number 2. So Trump gets that bad news yesterday, and then Trump gets another, really piece of bad news yesterday. The jobs report. What was it? Something like 27,000 jobs created in the month of May. The worst, weakest jobs report in 2 years. So Trump's stupid ass tariffs are already impacting jobs, impacting the price of shit, and now impacting jobs. Wow. The weakest jobs report in 2 years yesterday. Something like only 27,000, according to ADP, new jobs in the month of May. Really, really bad. So really, really bad news. Really, really bad news on 2 fronts. Things are more expensive because of Trump's tariffs. We're slowing down, right? And job creation is slowing down, right? Bad news, bad news, bad news. So what does Trump do? Trump last night announces a ban on brown and black people. That's what he did. So Trump gets all this economic bad news. So Trump says, I need to distract my voters. I need to fool my voters. I need to deceive my voters. I know what I'll do. I'll throw this piece of red meat at my voters. I'm going to ban black and brown people from coming into this country. And wouldn't you know, that's what Trump did last night. He announced a proclamation. Do you have that, Keith? Trump's proclamation, a new travel ban targeting 12 countries. Donald Trump, TikTok, last night, late yesterday afternoon, signed a proclamation restricting any entry into this country from people from Afghanistan and Chad and the Republic of Congo and Equatorial Guinea and Eritrea and Haiti and Iran and Libya and Myanmar and Somalia and Sudan and Yemen. 12 countries. Trump signs a proclamation. Nope, we're not going to let them into America. And makes no, by the way, supposedly Trump wanted to do this also because of that terrorist in Boulder on Monday. But if he wanted to do it in response to that, why didn't he ban people from Egypt? Because that was an Egyptian national. So it had nothing to do with that. This is all about distracting his voters from bad news, from bad economic news. See, here's how Trump thinks, Trump voters. And by the way, I don't think like this because I have more respect for you, Trump voters, than Trump does. Here's how Trump thinks. Bad news on the tariff front. Prices are going up. We're not creating jobs. How can I fool my voters? How can I deceive my voters? I know I'll ban brown and black people from coming into America. And that's what he did, because he has zero respect for you. When you look at these countries, these 12 countries, what do they all have in common? And there's no case to be made on terrorism or any other counts. These are all people, brown, black, and yellow people. Trump's keeping them out because Trump believes that his voters don't want brown and black people in this country. So time for another travel ban. Time for another travel ban. Again, in all seriousness, MAGA, what a horrible thing. What a horrible thing that Donald Trump, MAGA, thinks so little of you. First of all, that you can be fooled. Like, how sad that Trump and his cheerleaders have such little respect for you, Trump voter, that they think by doing something like this late yesterday, announcing a travel ban, keeping brown and black people out, that will take your mind off of the bad economic news. Trump thinks that poorly of you, Trump voter. Shame on him. How sad that is. Shame on him that he thinks he can just fool you and lie to you like that. And by the way, also, Trump voters, shame on him for him thinking you're a bunch of racists and bigots, because that's what this is. Trump is a proclamation, again, and this will be taken to court, banning brown and black people and some yellow people, banning people of color from coming into this country. Why does Trump think you'll go, yay, 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 MAGA, MAGA, MAGA to that? Why does Trump think you're bigots? Why does Trump think his voters are bigots and racists, xenophobes? Why does Trump think that about you? I don't think Trump voters are racist and bigots. Used to be my voters. I don't think that at all. It's always fascinated me as a former Trump voter. And I've told Trump voters this all the time for years. You would never marry somebody or stay married to somebody who lied to you all the time. You would never, ever, ever, Trump voter, have a good friend, keep a good friend who lied to you all the time. Trump voter, you would never, ever work with or work for somebody who lied to you repeatedly every single day. So why, Trump voter, do you love and do you support a politician who lies to you all the time? Who thinks you're, again, this is the only thing I can think of, like Trump thinks you are stupid. Trump voter, why would you support that? Why would you be friends with that? You would never be buddies with somebody who thought you were stupid. Trump thinks you're stupid. A bunch of bad economic news came out yesterday. Bad economic news that he's causing because of his stupid ass tariffs. But he thinks you're so simple-minded, so stupid, he can make you forget that bad news. And all he's got to do is say, travel ban, ding, 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 travel ban, no brown and black people in America. And you'll completely forget about how much you're paying for stuff. You'll completely forget about the job you lost because Trump's going to keep brown and black people out. Just makes me sad. But for the rest of America, that's what yesterday was about. This travel ban came. Donald Trump announced this travel ban last night because he had a bad day economically, and he wants to distract every single American. This is what he does. It's what he's always done. When there's bad news, throw something else against the wall. Go look at that squirrel. Take your mind off of that. And he does that shit because he has so little respect for really anyone. Hey, final thought, final topic this morning, and thank you for listening. MAGA all the way, says Paul. You're an idiot. Well, you know what, Paul? No, I'm not an idiot. And Paul, I don't think you're an idiot for supporting Trump. I don't. But I'm going to tell you this, Paul. Trump thinks you're an idiot. If somebody lies to you all the time, Paul, well, they must think you're an idiot. They certainly don't hold you in very high esteem, Paul. But I won't lie to you because I think the world of you, Paul. Hey, I became a Democrat 2 days ago. This is my third day as a formal member of the Democratic Party. And I've been doing a lot of talking about it. I'm happy. It was an easy and a difficult thing to do, but I'm damn happy about it. And boom, 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 away we go. And we're going to fight because I believe in and I will die to defend our democracy and the rule of law and freedom. And that's why I'm a Democrat right now, because the Democratic Party still embraces freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. And this Republican Party, Trump's Republican Party, no longer embraces freedom, democracy, and the rule of law. Trump is a tyrant. His Republican supporters are fine with him being a tyrant. And too damn many of his voters are perfectly fine being ruled by a tyrant. Well, that's not the America I'm going to live in. So I'm going to keep fighting. And it's best for me to fight as a Democrat, period. I'm a proud Democrat, period. I'm a conservative Democrat, period. I mean, that's the funny thing. And I've been asked that a lot the last couple of days. But Joe, you're a conservative. So how can you be a Democrat? And it's like, in some people's mind, I completely changed. Like 5 days ago, before I announced I'm a Democrat, 5 days ago, I was a conservative independent. Then I came out 3 days ago and announced I'm a Democrat. I didn't change my philosophy in a day or two. I'm still a conservative. I just now am a conservative on another team. We have Team Democrat, we have Team Republican, we have Team Independent. I went from I was Team Republican. I left Team Republican 5 years ago. I've been Team Independent for the last 5 years, and now I'm Team Democrat. But throughout that journey, I've still been a libertarian / conservative. That's still what I am. I'm just on a different team. I want to make this point. I don't care right now to my fellow Democrats, many of whom are skeptical of what I've done. I get it. I understand it. I appreciate it. All I can tell you from my head and my heart, everything I do genuinely. I do because I believe in what I do. If I wasn't genuine, if I was just doing what I'm doing to be an opportunistic whatever, I never would have left Team Trump. Because when I was a right-wing guy and I voted for Trump in 2016, financially, I was on top of the world. That's all gone. No, I do things. I turned away from Trump. I ran against Trump. I left the Republican Party. Everything I do because I believe in it. I became a Democrat because I believed it was the right thing to do. So to my fellow Democrats, though, I just want to make this one point. I don't care right now, my fellow Democrats, that we disagree on certain policy. I don't care that you and I may have a different idea right now of what our healthcare policy should be. I don't care right now, my fellow Democrat, if you and I disagree on where tax rates should be. I don't care right now, my fellow Democrats, where you and I stand on student loans. Right now, my fellow Democrat, we have to save this thing. That's my mindset. We have to save our very basic system. Right now, we have to save our democracy, save the rule of law. We'll figure out, my fellow Democrats, we'll figure out how to work through those policy differences down the road, right? Right? And we'll do it in good faith, right? Like you're maybe progressive Democrats are where they are on healthcare policy, and I'm now a conservative Democrat, and I've got my ideas and notions on healthcare policy. We'll sit down and we'll try to find some common ground on healthcare policy in this country. I can't wait for that day, my fellow Democrats. We'll figure it out, and we will deal in and work with each other in real good faith. I look forward to that day. But I don't care right now. Guns. I'm a huge Second Amendment guy. I am a huge outspoken gun rights advocate. I'm sure many Democrats disagree with me on certain gun issues. That's okay. And I don't take this wrong. I don't care about those disagreements right now. We can sit down the road and work through the gun issue and see if we can find some common ground. Right? We'll figure it out. Right now, I want to save the system, help save this country, help save and preserve our democracy and the rule of law. We'll figure out the other stuff later. And I'll work with anyone in good faith to do that. So my request to my fellow Dems, my fellow Democrats, please do the same. Let's right now we can do both, right? We can walk and chew gum because we can't stop talking about policy altogether. But can we right now put our policy differences aside? We'll figure that out. We'll work through that stuff. And can we generally focus on the fact that we have a fucking tyrant in the White House, and my former political party is utterly anti-democracy and anti the rule of law? Can we Democrats, my fellow Democrats, focus on that right now, defeating that right now, going after that right now, calling out that right now? How about we do that? How about we do that? We lock arms and do that. Makes all the sense in the world to me. Shoot me an email about anything, TikTok. Anybody listening right now? Hello, Benny, right back at you. Benny Helms said, screw you, Joe. F you, Joe. Benny, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful day. Shoot me an email, thesocialcontractwithjoewalsh@gmail.com. If anybody listening right now wants to email me about anything, it's all one word, thesocialcontractwithjoewalsh@gmail.com. Shoot me an email. Second thing I'll ask is one final thought. Join the No Kings movement. You see my No Kings above me. Thank you. Go to oneflaginitiative.org. oneflaginitiative.org. It's all one word. Go there, join me, sign up, join the No Kings movement. Let's all embrace that basic American principle. We don't have kings in America. And get your No Kings merchandise. Get your No Kings ball cap, your No Kings t-shirt. Go to oneflaginitiative.org. Don't forget, June 14th is No Kings Day. There'll be protests and marches all over the country. I'm going to be out there speaking. Find one anywhere near you. They're everywhere. And don't forget, tomorrow, June 6th, big protest, No Kings protest in support of our veterans in Washington, D.C. on the Mall. I will be there June 6th as well tomorrow in D.C. Join me. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for listening. Be brave.
Thank you for listening. Remember to listen, share, and follow The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been The Social Contract